Alright, hello everybody, Skyrim here, back again with another Diablo Immortal video. I'm not going to talk too much about this, but we'll just see how this pans out as I go along. Never know. But I wanted to touch base on this right before. Hopefully most of you will see this. If it hasn't already been covered already elsewhere, I at least wanted to make those aware for people on my channel that come here and look for things as far as news and updates as well. Buyer beware should be the tag on the thumbnail for this. I'll try to make sure to remind myself that. But nonetheless, buyer beware. The skins that are upcoming, the Phantom Market skins. We're going to go ahead and cover this because I did not see anywhere in both series of notes. I've gone back and tracked the ones from the previous, week or whatever before this week's patch notes as well, trying to sift through to see where it was mentioned anywhere on both the Chinese notes and the patch notes. Let's just get into it right now, okay? I'm not gonna try to waste anybody's time here so much. Yeah, the skin, of course, in question will be the Illidan skin. Now, as you can see, the wings in this image, all right? Bear in mind, all right, bear in mind, the thing you must pay attention to in this, and this is the part that kind of bothers me. It could be referred to as a form of bait and switch, and it might not be entirely, so don't quote me on that, but I've tried to sift through all of this. For the imagery on these, okay? Now, you see the nice and pretty big wings right here, right? Okay, and then let me go bring up the Chinese notes a bit. Let me scroll that one down a little bit further here as well. Yeah, let me actually scroll up. Here we go. That's the same image here. Here we go. As you can see, they all show these nice big flowing wings, right? Well, if you had a desire to purchase this, I'm just doing this in advance, hopefully in time for most of you to get this message across. Don't be disappointed when, depending on what you have and where you're at in the game as far as your resonance goes. Yes, these are tied to the resonance of your character. All right, so there you go. There is the baby wings, the, first set of wings you get with resonance with this skin. Okay, I didn't see anywhere it mentioned in any of the notes, and I'm kind of annoyed by that. Take it for what it is. Take it for what you will. Hopefully upon, acquisition or depending on how far you go through on a purchase of, going to go for this, it might show that in a preview ahead of time to let you know, like, hey, this is what to expect. Don't think that you're just going to get big wings right out the gate because, obviously that's what they're promising here and that's what they've shown in all these images. But unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case. So as far as I can tell, as of it stands right now, just heed the warning. It might be tied to your resonance. I don't know what much else to say about this, and this is pretty much the long and short of the video here in question. I will go ahead and show some other things really quick, though, in the Chinese notes here. Let's see. On their front page, I actually might have crunched it with my... Yeah, I did. But on their front page, they did show... I'll go ahead and make this bigger. Hang on. All right, so there we go. On the front page of the Chinese website for Diablo Immortal, they've listed all the things in the game that's going to be able to... that we're going to be acquiring or being able to acquire in the upcoming event. And this is Google translated, of course, mind you. So keep that in mind. Linkage is basically crossover event. You get the idea, though. Here's all the weapons. You get some legendary crests as we've known. Can't wait for the 10 stack of the orange crests coming up. So mostly looking forward to that personally myself, as far as like what we've honestly should have been given more often than just this one time. But, they want their money. But yeah, there we go. That's kind of a rundown of what we're going to see soon. Can't wait for it. Again, with the Frostmourne weapon, I'm probably going to go back maybe, I don't know. I might have to dust off some of my alts and go back and get the Frostmourne weapon and the frame that I don't have on some of them. A couple of them I already did. But yeah, well, if you already have these from the previous crossover event that we had a couple months back, you won't be able to get it again, obviously. And in all actuality, if that's the case, I would like us to be able to, you know, jump to these other rewards hopefully sooner, instead of these being like wasted spaces for us, that those of us that already have the stuff. But yeah. Anyway, one more time, let me just, you know, reiterate this point. Bear in mind on the thing, yeah, I didn't see it anywhere, and I'm going to try, and I've sifted through, and I've looked at past patch notes on this event, like I said again, to see if there was anywhere at all. And, I mean, this is the old patch notes from before here. The most recent ones, they make no mention of it in here at all about it being tied to your residence. And I think that's a huge, huge oversight. They do mention the 30-day pieces, though, of course. Combo highlight effect, limit 30 days. So, of course, there's more time-restricted cosmetics that only last for a month. And that is still very dirty as well. But at the very least, they put that in so many words here. They did not with the unfortunate occurrence of the size of your wings tied to this cosmetic. There was no mention of that whatsoever anywhere in here. And I'm looking. I'm showing it on screen as well so you can see exactly. If I miss it, I don't, you know, let me know, but I don't think so. I don't think they mentioned it anywhere, and that's honestly pretty damning of them to not be forthright with that. Again, hopefully at the purchase for those that want to pursue this all the way, because it's a phantom market thing where, you know, you get it guaranteed for, you know, the $170 deal, whatever, or deal, I should say at this point. But yeah, so tread with caution. You know, it's your own prerogative, whatever you want to do. If you don't care either way, hey, that's fine. But just keep that in mind. And of course, you know, there's also the incentive for them thinking, well, if they want bigger wings, they'll just have to get more resonance, and then they'll have the big wings. So we're going to try to, you know, entice them more by that too. And that's kind of an underhanded play as well, but it is what it is. So yeah, I don't know. That's the best I can find on the Chinese website as far as if they, because usually they're a little bit more in detail. They're a little bit more in detail with what the information they provide compared to the global notes, and that's that for that, you know, right? I'll try one more time real quick. I'll put the Blizzard notes on here, and we'll do a quick comparison. And last look here at the Blizzard notes real quick, just to make sure we covered all the bases. I don't want to leave any stone left unturned when it comes to these things of this nature, because hey, it's everybody's hard-earned money and all that kind of stuff. So just be careful what you're getting yourself involved with and into, as per usual. This one doesn't even show like the 30-day stuff mentioned anywhere. It gives just the generalization of the percentage drops, and that's it. So I don't know. Take it for what you will. Take it for what it is. Again, buyer beware. Buyer beware. The choice is yours, of course. It's always your choice. Always has been, always will be. Keep that in mind, per usual. But can only, you know, suggest certain things along the way and try to keep everybody on the up and up as best as possible. All right. So anyway, until next time, everybody, stay safe out there in the real world, and far as always, take care of yourselves as best you can. One day at a time. That's all you can do. Until next time, see ya.